Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for May 30th through to the 6th of June 2026, and it's going to be journal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, light beings such as the Arcturians, Pleiadians, Sirians, Andromedans, Blue Avians, Alpha Centaurians, Colossians, and many others. And of course our higher selves and any other spirit guides you may have, as well as some ancestral, animal or dragon guides that you feel resonant with, Aries. Okay, well, let's begin here. And I'm just going to take off the top. We have the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune to start here, Aries. I think there's something that you perhaps just started to get busy doing here, Aries. It's looking like it might be the start of a new cycle. Maybe things have been sort of quiet and slow, and now they're going to pick up and get busy, okay? Or maybe things have been busy and you're going to do starting a new cycle where things are going to slow down a bit. But it's looking like the other one, where things are going to be getting busier here for you, Aries. And at the moment, yeah, and I think you're looking forward to things getting a bit busier, because it's looking like you could be feeling a little bit of boredom at the moment. You have Four of Cups here. And the Ten of Wands. So I think it's like you are kind of, you're done with being bored. So maybe things have been slowing down. Okay, maybe things have slowed down a bit for you, Aries. And you're really looking for things to pick up and for a new cycle to begin is what this is looking like here. And an underlying theme is it certainly will. Here you have, the Eight of Cups moving towards something more fulfilling. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun and enjoyment for you. You're probably going to be busy doing some upbeat things, maybe working with others. Threes are definitely a collaborative energy, but here you are having some fun. Maybe you're going to be activating your inner child as well. But it's going to be fulfilling for you, okay? And general direction moving forward is that it's interesting that we did pull the Eight of Swords first here, which is the concept of and the experience of sort of being restricted or feeling trapped and not having as much freedom and not feeling as empowered perhaps as you would like to feel. But the flip side here is that I think the general direction moving forward is that you're going to be kind of moving out of this Aries and into this here, which is, flying through the air with your sword of truth on the back of a Pegasus, which is quite an opposite energy, isn't it, Aries? So if things have slowed down and you've been getting bored and you're kind of done with it, things are going to be picking up pretty soon. And here you are, you're going to be blazing forward, activating your communication skills, and your analytical mind, your intuition, and things are going to be really moving along here. In the journal, for the general direction moving forward for you, Aries. Let's have a look at an outcome. Wow, Shaman and Justice, Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. Wow, okay, Aries, this is going to be I think it's almost looking to me like you are almost in for the ride of your life in a moment, like soon. This is your inner magician here, okay, this Shaman. So there's something you're going to be working with, energy and resources, your inner energy, your inner resources, as well as those resources around you. And it's going to feel very much in alignment for you. Okay, there's something, this is the Justice card here, of course. Things are going to feel as though you're going to be able to hit a great balance here moving forward. You're going to be able to feel in a strong position. Here you are blazing forward with your Knight of Swords here, like personal truth, balance. And alignment. The shaman is interesting because the shaman energy is very grounded but very spiritual, very spiritually connected. And I feel like this is what you're going to be embodying, Aries. This is your outcome, right? So you're more than likely going to be getting busy doing something that's going to provide that type of experience for you. And just remember that anything can be spiritual, right? And here you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. So what you may not realize is that there's a new opportunity that's going to come as a result of you breaking free from these chains here. Okay, this is from some attachment or maybe an old way of doing things that you are going to release here, Aries. And or something that maybe your ego was attached to, or an idea or a concept, okay? And here you are, new opportunity, and this could be a new job role, actually, Ace of Pentacles, or a new health and well-being regime, maybe a new location, something sort of in the material world that's going to provide you with a sense of newness, a new beginning. And yeah, you are really kind of, you are going to be able to set yourself free here. And I might add, with some help from the dragons. Okay, so we're going to pull the Dragon Oracle as well, and we've just had the Tower of the Dragons there to provide those images for you. Let's grab some spirit guidance now for you, Aries, as well. Yeah, you're definitely starting a new cycle that's going to be characterized by movement. Your mind, body, spirit activation is sort of what I'm getting from this as well. An inner child, rebirth. Yeah. Okay. Rebirth and temperance. Here have come out two major arcana in your spirit guidance here, Aries. Temperance, spirit's reminding you to keep being disciplined, keep applying that balance. You also have the Justice card here, that alignment or adjustments that you're making in order to come into more alignment. And Seven of Swords, you're going to really be using some mental strategies here, and maybe you're going to be working away quietly at some things by yourself in the background, but it's going to be of benefit for you to do that, okay? And working out some strategies, the plans moving forward, rebirth, discipline, it's all here. Let's grab you a dragon guide now as well. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. Aries, this is really nice. Fifth dimensional dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. And this is what you've gleaned from being in these sorts of experiences here, from, that devil experience, feeling restricted. You understand the dark and the depths here, Aries, okay? You understand that dark night of the soul energy. You understand what it means to feel disempowered. But now, and that's sort of contributed to your wisdom and your understanding, okay? But now you're really activating a balance of that with your empowerment. Very much so. This is, your magician here, your potential magician stepping forward. Awaken to your majesty. Awaken to your own majesty, it says here. Wear your cloak of power with pride. Yeah, Aries. I was doing some chakra work the other day, investigating into chakra energies and the colours of the chakras. And the gold can sometimes, this is the blue and gold, the gold can sometimes symbolise that solar plexus, which is that empowerment, okay? And the blue here is often that, the brow chakra, so that our upper chakras, our wisdom and our spirit connection. So you really are, Aries, going to be, and you can meditate on this dragon image here, okay? Combining both of those things, right? Your solar plexus empowerment energy, maybe doing some healing meditations for the solar plexus, and also working on your brow chakra as well. And also the other chakras, of course, we're not going to say don't work on them as well. And here we have death again, so definitely rebirth. Just had in your spirit guidance here, Okay, death is always a rebirth. It's just a change of state. Okay, so you're moving into probably a new way of being, a new state of consciousness, a new you're going to sort of establish for yourself, Aries, a new normal for yourself. Okay, and it's going to be next level, is what I'm getting from this. Yeah, and here you are, the Emperor, your power card, right? This is definitely a reading about empowerment. So whatever you are doing or that you are planning to do, Aries, that you know or that you experience is giving you some power. Feelings of empowerment, of strength, of upliftment, of capableness, and of using your skills, and all those types of things. Then that's the way to go. And here we are, the Ace of Cups as well. So Spirit has your back, right? We mentioned with some help from the dragons, and the dragons are here to help us. So Aries, you're probably one of those signs that are one of the shaker and mover signs in terms of getting things going. So definitely call on this beautiful royal blue and gold dragon here, okay, in your spiritual meditations for spirit guidance. And Ace of Cups, emotional, spiritual, creative fulfillment, okay. The bottoms of the decks are really just bringing this reading home for you at the moment, except for this one, Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is always for you to be aware of this Nine of Swords stress, overwhelm energy that may arise at times. But, it's sort of in a little bit in alignment with the Eight of Swords, because if we dwell on the Nine here, this can make us feel like limited and restricted and disempowered. But in this reading, Aries, there are way more cards talking about your empowerment and your upliftment and your new opportunities and your rebirth than there are talking about the challenge or the low vibe frequencies. So this just means that you have the ability to overcome these lower frequency states, okay? And to just keep that in mind and believe that you can overcome those energies, or that you know what to do. And certainly with your inner magician here, your inner shaman, activating your inner resources and external resources, what strategy, skills, tools, and do you have in your kit, literally, that you can activate to move you into higher frequency states, which I'm pretty sure you are able to do that, Aries, given from what this reading is saying. Lemurian Star Child Oracle, synchronicity. Wow, this is a very synchronous reading for you. Remember, we started off saying things have probably been a bit slow and you're getting a bit bored and you're wanting things to pick up. And I think they could well be picking up because you're going to release yourself out of this energy here. And that's what's going to help you to start moving forward, okay? And then things will pick up. Opportunities in divine timing. Yes. Open to change and divine outcomes. Boom. Open to change, Aries, yes, and divine outcome. The number of 7 here is a number of change as well. So you're definitely applying your insights, your intellect, your spirituality, your insights, your spiritual number 7 as well, to really start activating those change codes or those change energies that are going to help you to move in the direction that you are wanting to move into here, that is going to be best for your alignment. And here it is, Justice. It says the adjustments that you are making, Aries, at the moment, to move into even greater alignment, which is just awesome. Synchronicity, yeah. Opportunities in divine timing. Open to change. And look at the beautiful deep violets here. Very much like the royal purple, this upper chakra energies, the violets and the indigos, okay, Aries, along with the gold and the gold. And this is actually, I really love this too. This is like a gold dragon. So that's solar plexus empowerment sort of energy as well. So there we have it, Aries. I hope that's been helpful. I look forward to your next reading. This one has been, pretty much a firecracker for you. This is your empowerment as well, the Emperor, okay? So yeah, look forward to your next one. In the meantime, have a great day, fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.